Hello everyone, I'm Zishan Shah and welcome to Z Interactive YouTube channel, your own training institute. So today we are going through our last lesson of chapter 3 and our last nodes are screen and soft light. So first let's see what is screen blending mode. Screen blending mode is commutative. That means if you swap them together, nothing happens and it stay as it is. So there is no effect of switching these two, foreground and background. Now let's see what screen blending mode do. So we have this gradient map on in the foreground, and we have this fractal sum in the background. Now joining them together, if I've joined them together, I have this blending mode, and let's go and see what it use. I will go to the screen and choose the screen. Now notice what sort of result we are getting. Whatever is the brighter part will stay as it is, okay? And as it is becoming darker and darker, that part is reducing the opacity of the blending. And when it reaches to the darkest part, there the opacity is lower and it shows the exact thing which is on the background. So the screen acts like a blend, like an opacity map. So wherever is the darker, like a lighter part, okay, it will show it there, and wherever is the darker part, it will show the result. Like wherever is the brighter part, it will stay intact, and wherever it is the darker part, it will show the background there. Now let's do one thing here. Let's put this down and put this up and remove this one and put this background inside the foreground. This fractal inside the foreground. Okay, and use a copy and choose and let's say this gradient, and let's take this gradient map and put it in the opacity. Okay, now if you will notice that in the opacity, basically this is opposite. Like your brighter part is showing your foreground, and whatever is the darker part is not showing anything there. It is showing the gradient map itself. Okay, so the screen is opposite of the actual opacity. So let's put this where they were before and change this back to the screen. So screen is basically like the opacity map, but a different sort of opacity map where the brighter part is not affected, the darker part is affected. Now let's see how we can use screen for the masks. Now here I have this rounded rectangle, okay, custom made, and the clouds. Now if I will go here and change this to screen, you can notice the brighter part is showing no change in the opacity, but as it is going to the darker part, it is showing the opacity, and where we have complete black area, it is showing the background, because the opacity is 100% lower. Means like it is zero opacity, there is no opacity there, and wherever there is a brighter area, there is 100% visibility. That means it is showing the foreground itself. So this is what you actually get when you are using it as a masking. Now let's see how we can use the screen as for the height maps. So I have this shape here, which is the paraboloid, and you can see that the brighter part is here only, and rest is like a transition, okay, from dark to bright. And I have this black and white spot in my background. Now if I will go here and change this to screen, so you will see the brighter part, and actually this is, I will apply this one here with the right click, and it's already applied, so you can see the result here. So just the brighter part will show whatever is in the foreground, and the darker part will lower down the opacity of this blending mode and start showing uh, the background here, which is the black and white spot. So as we have a transition in here, okay, so the darkest is here, and then like the smooth transition there, and you can see the result how it will look like. So this is how we can use this screen as the height map. Now let's see soft light. And what does the soft light do? Soft light is basically non-commutative. That means if you switch them, the result will be different. So it will affect switching the foreground and the background. So now here in the foreground, I have this gradient map. Okay. And then here I have the fractal sum. Now if I will go to the blend and change this from copy to soft light. So let's see what happens. So here you will see that whatever is the brighter area will keep my like my fractal map brighter, okay, like softer, okay, and more like flatter, and then whatever is the darker area, okay, which it that will keep my fractal map a little bit darker, high contrast. So this is how it works. The brighter area will make your area underneath or your background brighter, flatter, and like softer. And where you have this black area here down, so that will make it look like more harsher, high contrasted. So it's like soft version of multiply. Now let's see how we can use it in the masks. Here I have rounded rectangle and I have clouds. Now, if I combine rounded rectangle and the clouds inside the blending mode and then choose soft light, so you can see that the brighter part is like it's keeping my background brighter, okay, a little bit flatter and softer. And the darker part, which is this part, is keeping my background high contrasted, like and a little bit darker there. So this sort of result you will get, like where you want to make the brighter part a little bit, like if you want to give like variations to your background, like darker becomes should be this part and brighter should be this part. So you can make these sort of foregrounds and put them in the foreground and put this part in the background. If we switch, as you know, this is commutative. So this is sorry, so like it is non-commutative. So you will get a different sort of result. So you will get a sort of a result like you have in your add subparts. Okay. So let's switch it back and we have something like this. Now let's see how we can use soft light for height maps. So I have here blend mode, okay, blend node, and inside the blend node, I have no blending mode right now, but in the shape one, I have in the foreground, I have the shape, which is parabolite, and in the background, I have this clouds. Now, if I go here and change this one to soft light, so you will see that whatever is the brighter part, okay, is making my background a little bit more brighter and softer and a little bit flatter, and the darker part is making my background more high contrasted, more darker. So I'm getting this sort of a result here. So if I will put this as a height map, so you will see something like this. Okay, let's do one thing to get the better result out of it. I can put levels here, or yeah, and let's do one thing. Instead of putting levels there, I will put the levels here on the clouds, and I will start reducing this one here. And then I'll add some levels here. And making this a little bit more brighter. from the top. So you can see the like it will reduce the transition so that you can see the result how it is getting here. Okay. So just notice how we have got the result here, and plus this is I think too low for, let's bring it back. So now you can see that the darker part is getting more and more affected, uh, like it's more and more like becoming more darker and becoming more high contrasted, and the brighter part is becoming more brighter. So you will have this sort of a result uh, with the help of soft light. So soft light will be good if you want to give like an underneath sort of like effect, like so, like especially if you're using folds over, or you're using something over a shape of itself, like conforming over some other shapes. So those kind of effect you can use the soft light. So I hope you have understood about screen and soft light, and this is the last lesson of our chapter 3. So we will move to the other chapters now, chapter 4, and then let's see where we head. So thanks a lot everyone for joining this lesson. I'm really thankful to you all for supporting me, and I hope to receive your support continuously. I have noticed that many of you are watching my video but have not subscribed to my channel yet. So please subscribe to my channel and also click the bell icon so you can receive all the notifications about the great new contents I will be uploading soon. So if you have liked my video, so please hit the like button, and if you have any queries or questions, then please leave them in the comment section below and I will answer them as soon as possible. And one request I have, and that is, I have noticed that some of the viewers do not watch my videos online and instead they download them. So please, if anyone is doing that and you find someone doing that, then please stop them, because this will never help me to get my hard work paid off and it will demotivate me. So I don't want to stop making video tutorials for you all. Therefore, help me to get new subscriber. I will take off now and see you in the next chapter. Take care guys, till we meet in the next class. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep learning on Z Interact, your own training institute.
There is one important announcement I would like to make. I have started 3 great membership plans on my channel. I have introduced ZI Friends membership plan, which will give you exciting perks like loyalty badges and priority on comments. I have also introduced ZI Early Bird plan, which will give access to Z Interactive tutorials way early before they become public. So you will get all these lessons at once and you can binge watch. Last but not the least, I have introduced ZI Premium plan, which will give access to advanced professional tutorials, which you will find at very expensive outside, and I will be giving this at a very low amount of price. So visit my channel now and click on the join membership to get more information. I hope you become one of my members. If you want to learn how to create a highly detailed prop procedurally using Substance Designer, so this premium tutorial series is for you. Join my premium membership plan on YouTube and get access to all premium tutorials. In this tutorial series, I will demonstrate how to use Substance Designer along with simple geometry to create a realistic, smashed up retro television.